Iyo's vile corruption suffused this realm, tainting all it touched. If the ghost could not stop her here, Tsushima would perish. The ghost readied their weapons and steeled their spines for the long ascent to Iyo's lair.
I was pregnant when the rulers of Tsushima buried us alive. I never saw my child's face. I only felt her heartbeat, fading against the pounding of the rain. Tsushima must die. Nothing else can bring us peace. You will not deny me. This is what you wanted. A legend worth telling.
Good morning and welcome back to the last chapter of the raid. Now, this part right here, this chapter, I think it was my favorite out of the three because of one specific fact. And that fact is the fact that we get to duel Iyo in a 1v1, as you're about to see right now. So for this chapter, it's pretty easy, straightforward. One person holds down that little platform for us to climb up, and you go through whichever gate is lighting up. And when you go through the gate, you got to be ready to fight in this 1v1 versus Iyo. Yo, it is beautiful. When I first encountered this, I was like, oh my god, they actually gave us a duel. And it's crazy too, because I remember talking to one of my friends and being like, man, it would be so cool if in the raid they added like a section where everyone had to duel someone. So while it's not exactly what we were talking about, it's still cool that we got a duel in general. And you see, I beat the hell out of Iyo so bad that she kicked me out. So if you do enough damage, you will get thrown out. And when you get thrown out, you can go back in, but it switches doorways. So now the next doorway is at the top right rather than the top left. But to explain what you got to do for this mission, so every time Iyo speaks, she always makes a little call out like, oh, I'm about to kill you, something like that, you know, something along those lines. She's gonna say something, and then you have to use a spirit bow to shoot one of the targets that's gonna appear next to her head. So right there she says your blood will soak the ground, and then boom, now she has two targets around her head and her cheek. And you guys got to synchronize and attack it, because if you fail, you see the tower in the top right, that fills up, and it fills up a lot when you make a mistake like that and you don't actually take out the targets by her head when it shows up. So you really want to pay attention to that. Like, you're gonna need communication to make call outs with the team. So you see we shoot the top right of her head and it hurts her, and that also helps whoever's in the duel having the 1v1 with her, because she actually takes a bit of damage. And like, she doesn't actually take damage, but it kind of stuns her a bit, you know, it kind of lowers down her guard a little bit. So it's pretty useful. Always, like, you know, you see, got to communicate right there. I waited, I didn't want to shoot immediately, and look, we were able to get both targets. And then I'm going back in because, you know, I want to catch my 1v1 with Iyo. She thinks this is a game. Although Iyo stepped it up, I'm not gonna lie. I beat her up so bad, and then she came back and she was like, not again, boy. I was like, okay, yo, chill, Iyo, chill. And then she went boom, just yo, crazy. But the Ronin, you already know, coming clutch, and I'm like, all right, that's not happening again, Iyo, you better chill. And then it happened again, bro. It's crazy. I was like, yo, Iyo, what's going on? I know I beat the crap out of you, but chill out, Iyo. Like, why she gotta do me like that? But you know what, it's all good, because I'm gonna get rezzed in a couple of seconds. I'm gonna get rezzed, and when I get rezzed, yo, it's over for Iyo. But you see her stagger meter just went down a bit. That's because they just shot the little points that pop up on her head. So it helps out the guy having the duel a lot when you shoot the targets. Now, if If you guys want to know what build I was using for this video, I am going to make a build video, because honestly, this build is very good for this duel because it relies a lot on perfect parries and counter damage. And yo, getting those perfect parries for that counter on her in this fight, like yo, you see another one. She kicked me out again because I was doing too much damage. Although they did kind of throw me out, but she was about to kick me out anyways because of the damage I was doing. Like the perfect parry window, upgrading that allows for so much damage when you mix it with counter. It's crazy. And I will be making a build video on this build because it's actually a pretty cool build. The only downside is that, you know, you're not as tanky as my last build, and you also don't have the ult that have 5 hits because you have 2 legendaries. But it's still a cool damage build. You do a lot of damage with your perfect parries. I like it. It's fun to use. But now you already know we had to go back around. Now I'm letting the other samurai go in. So you see, this is the platform you stand on while your teammate is climbing up, getting ready to go have their duel. So one thing you guys also want to know is when you're in the duel, you see on the left side, I gained corruption while I was in that duel having my fight. So you got to really watch out for your corruption, because if it gets too high, like if you take too long, you will die in there. So you got to kill her before your corruption hits max, because if everyone ends up with a max corruption and you guys didn't damage her enough, then you'll probably fail the mission because you won't be able to go back in and finish her before you die from corruption. And there's no way to cure corruption, at least not that I know of in this map. Like I've been stuck with this corruption the whole fight, so I'm guessing you just can't get rid of it in this chapter. So you keep it, and you just keep it forever. So if you're gonna go for the challenge where you have to keep your corruption under 5, you basically need 4 people that can fight in the 1v1 and basically damage her enough so that she kicks you out in each fight that you guys have. Because if you're not running damage, then you won't be able to injure her in time before everyone reaches 5 corruption. You know, someone will have to go over if you're not doing enough damage. And honestly, we didn't go for that because we just kind of wanted to beat it. After our chapter 2 5-hour run, yeah, 5 hours took us forever, but after playing for 5 hours on chapter 2, we were like, you know what, we just want to finish this one, get it out the way. But you see right there, you can shoot the gate that the person went into to go have the duel. You can shoot it to launch them out. So if they're in a bad place, or if their corruption is getting high, you don't want it to get past 5, you can shoot them out by shooting the little targets, the blue targets from that you shoot with the spirit bow. You shoot the door and you just like launch your teammate out, so it can save them. You know, if they're about to die, you can save them like that, or you just launch them out so they don't get corrupted like past 5 if you're going for that as well. Because sometimes, you know, that's the only way to actually get someone out. You have to launch them out. If they die, they'll be stuck in there until they either do enough damage or they die, or if they get revived too. But if they get revived, they'll just get revived right back into the fight. Now this part right here is where things got a little crazy, because you see our partner right there, Busy Tien. That man got stuck in a glitch. I don't know what glitch and how he got himself in that glitch, but that man got himself stuck. So now it's a 3-man job. Look, he can't even shoot her chin because he's stuck, and then boom, our tower thing went up. We're in danger. This is like our best run yet, and he's just over there having a swim, just enjoying the nice waters. And it's like, my boy, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's over here taking a swim while we're out here doing all this work. It's crazy. But you know what? That didn't stop us. That did not stop us. Look, we still shot her chin, damaged her. And now I'm like, all right, get me back in. I'm going to have to finish her in this fight right here. So we're about to get me up so I can go duel her again. You see, we have no one to defend the point since our teammate is over there swimming, you know, practicing his swimming skills. So we're going to have to, you know, really do this quick. Shooting the chin. Sometimes though, you don't need to shoot all targets. So I really don't know exactly how the targeting on her like face works, because there are times where we will not shoot each target and then she doesn't get stunned. And then there are other times where we won't shoot each target, but then she does get stunned, you know. So it's kind of weird. I really don't know exactly how it works. All I know is you just want to shoot them if you can. If you want to shoot all of them, definitely try to shoot all of them. But I'm going back in. I'm like, all right, we got a teammate stuck anyways. I might as well go. Forget the corruption. Honestly, I will say the only thing that disappoints me about this raid are, one, the rewards that we've gotten, and two, the outfits. The outfits really are not all that, in my opinion. Like, I really think the smoldering cinders outfits are way better. Like, but yo, enough talking. Did you guys just see how badly I messed up with the perfect parries? I'm telling you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a build video. I'm telling you. All right, but anyways, yeah, it's pretty crazy. The rewards, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, them rewards, man. The outfits are not that cool. Let me shut up real quick so you guys can listen.
You won't stop me. I will have my vengeance.
You see, now Iyo's over there mad at me because I was beating the crap out of her. But anyways, back to the rewards. Yeah, they're really not all that. Like, I'm not messing with the outfits too much, you know. I got the hat on because, you know, why not? But I think the smoldering cinders outfits were cooler. But Iyo also pops out of here, and like, she's a lot easier to kill. Like, you see, she's like a normal enemy at this point, so you really won't have a problem from here on out. It's just kill everyone and then you finish the mission, you know. Chapter 3, thank God it was, you know, not too crazy, but it was cool, which is why I think it was my favorite chapter. It wasn't too long, so, you know, for 12 minutes, if you like do this fight a lot, you know, you farm this fight, you can get some good rewards, man. If you just farm this, it won't take you too long. You can get some rewards pretty quick and honor pretty quick. Like, it took us 12 minutes. 12 minutes to do. And we had someone stuck for like a quarter of the match, so. But he finally freed himself. He decided to stop swimming. And there we go. Mission complete.
Began to shudder and fade. Iyo was a threat to Tsushima no more. In victory, the ghost proved that no one in all the realms of the living and the dead could oppose them. Though some did try. But that will be a tale for another time.
Did you guys hear that? That will be a tale for another time? Yo, does that mean we might get more raids? Yo, I don't know, man, but if that's the case, I am 100% down for it. Overall, I think Sucker Punch did a great job with the raids. You see the stats there. I think they did a great job with the raids, other than the fact that the rewards are pretty trash, because you're just getting the same stuff you get from normal nightmares. So like chapter 2, I don't think we're ever going to go through that pain ever again just to get them rewards, because you get the same stuff from a nightmare survival that will take you a lot less time to complete, you know. Even chapter 1 you can still beat kind of fast. Chapter 1 is faster than nightmare survival, so I'll probably do chapter 1 again. The only thing is, chapter 1, you know, is also a lot more work compared to just survival. Just defend some points. Chapter 1, you still gotta have 4 people there. You can't just matchmake, even though you shouldn't be matchmaking in nightmare regardless. But you get the idea, you know. It's more of a hassle for rewards that aren't even that worth it. You just get the same stuff you'll get in anything, you know, from the raids. Although chapter 3 would be a good farming mission, because it's only 12 minutes and you get, you know, basic nightmare rewards, and you get over 100 honor. Honestly, that 100 honor, that's pretty clutch, because nightmare stories only give you 60. So that chapter 3 honor, yo, it hits different, man. It's good. It's But I will make a build video for you guys, so you guys can see this build, this perfect parry build. I'm not gonna lie, man, it came in clutch for this fight. Like, especially if you're struggling to beat her in this duel, yo, this build will help you, because these perfect parries will just destroy her. But anyways, I'm out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the raid. You know, comment down below, what were your thoughts of the raids? How, you know, were they fun? Did you like them? Did you not? You know, I'm curious. I want to know what you guys thought. But I'm out of here. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe. It'll be much appreciated. And man, I will see you guys in the next one, probably a build video. So have a good morning.